Alright, Appendix A, Military Handbook 1005-16, Wastewater Treatment Systems Design Augmentation Handbook. Augmenting Handbook. Notice the change into the Pound Military Handbook 1015-16, Notice 1st, 15th of May 1999, Department of Defense Wastewater Treatment Systems Design Augmentation Handbook. This handbook augments six water environmental federations, formerly the Water Pollution Control Federation, manually selected by the Department of Defense to serve the basic design guidance. These water environmental federations manual that address most topics pertaining to the water street, wastewater treatment, and system design. However, some of the topics important military facilities are not covered in detail with the water Environmental Federation manual to require particular emphasis for the handbook. Interested topics includes the following topics: areas, water, wastewater treatment, facility planning, design and development, including regulatory compliance management, wastewater flow rates, characteristics, Navy wastewater collection, transmission system, low water separators, package plants and small flow treatment systems, lagoon system, chemical storage, handling consideration, effluent disposal, reclamation, solid conveyances, solid pretreatment, laboratory facilities, sample collection system design, corrosion control. Forward, this handbook is approved for the use of all the department agencies for the Department of Defense intent with the guide with the reader of the design water treatment system commercial with the equipment materials mentioned for the handbook included with the illustration purposes do not constitute with the endorsement, beneficial comments, recommendation, additional deletions, presented data which may be use of the improving this document, the Wastewater Environmental Federation should be submitted to the Department of Defense Form 1426 Standard Document Improvement Proposal addressing through the major commands to Air Force and Army and Navy. Do not use this handbook as a reference procurement document for facility construction. It should be used in purchase and preparation for facility planning with engineering studies. Design documents used for the procurement of the facility's construction scope based for the design, technical requirements, plans, specification, cost estimates, requests for proposals, and invitation for the bids. Do not reference in the military, federal specifications, or other procurement documentations. Wastewater Treatment Systems Design Criteria Manual, the Military Handbook 1005-9, Oil, Industrial and Oil Water Control, Wastewater Control, and Navy FAC, FACECOM G, 15C, EI 11C201, Wastewater Collection Pumping. Military adopted commercial wastewater treatment system guided from the primarily design guidance of documents published from the Water Environmental Federation, design municipal wastewater treatment plans, gravity sanitary sewer design, construction design, wastewater storm plumbing station, alternate sewer systems, existing sewer elevation, rehabilitation, wastewater disinfection. Um, Introduction, Section 1 Introduction. Scope of the handbook, use for limitations, primary design guidance, documents, augmentation handbook, organization of the handbook, cancellation. Section 2 Wastewater Treatment Facility Planning and Design and Development Introduction Regulatory Compliance Management Federally Owned Treated Works Pertinent Requirements Storage NPDES Permit Residual Solid Permits Permit Renewal Permit Application Forms Governing Effluent Limitations for your current trending of the wastewater industry the effectively effluent permitting waste quality standards waste load allocation of chemical specific criteria of the wastewater influency toxicity automatic life criteria, general narrative criteria of negotiation, effluent limits, wastewater reusable land disposal, designing requirements for the cold climates, facility planning, capacity analysis report, operation maintenance report, reprogramming, preliminary engineering report, design basis, alternative evaluation, life cycle cost evaluation, non-monetary evaluation, alternate selection, recommended plan, beneficial reuse of solids, office operating and maintenance manuals, operation manuals, maintenance summary forms, startup training, and performance training testing. 3. Wastewater flow rates. Characteristic introduction. Wastewater source characteristic. Domestic wastewater flow. Infiltration. Inflow. Industrial wastewater vehicle. Aircraft maintenance. Washing facilities. Additional resource. Closed loop. Recycling. Ship holding. Tank discharge. Quantifying wastewater flows. Loads. Design basis development. Wastewater flow estimate terminology, flow estimating methodology, design, populations, domestic flow, annual average, domestic flow, manual, daily flow, domestic flow, peak flow, domestic flow, minimum flow, inflow, industrial flows, ship discharge, flow rate, variations, wastewater loading, domestic waste, industrial waste, ship sewage, efficient effective wastewater with a high seawater content. Section 4, Navy wastewater collections and transmission systems. Introduction, pier, wharf system layout, location, utility collection, environmental consideration, corrosion, freeze protection, odor septicity control, structure, appurtenances, pump station pipe, sewage transfer, hoses, dry dock facilities layout, and pump station feature sewage receiving connection, transfer hoses, special structure, appurtenances. Section 5, section overview, oil classification, free oil, emulsified oil, oil waste, basic for the consideration, oil, water, separators, regulatory compliance related to the impact of the collection of the treatment and systems. Evaluation of the need of oil, water separators, treatment of technology, gravity separation connection, conventional gravity separators, parallel plate separators, airflow rotation separators, treatment of the emulsified oil, destabilization, chemical process, mechanical impingement, filtration process, treatment of the dissolved oil, design OWS's wastewater characterization, site consideration, establishing design flow, design criteria for the conventional separators, designing criteria for the parallel plate separators, oil sludge removal, disposal guidance, documents section 6, package plants and small flow treatment systems. General type of small flow treatment systems, unique characteristics, small flow treatment systems, package plant system, type of the treatment process, evaluation, particular package, performance, clarification, capacity, range, septic tank size, detention time, effluent disposal, subsurface absorption and leaching walls, subsurface and sand filters, percolation tests, reprinted without change. Mounted system description, site consideration, depth of the previous rock, depth of the high water table, depth of the immersible soil level, soil layer with the rock strata, depth of the 50% volume rock with fragments, slope with the special siting consideration, basal area calculation, wastewater toilets, humus composition, composting toilets, chemical toilets, aerated pit latrines, filterization, reuse system, recirculation tank, recirculation, design of information, garbage grinders, garbage grinder pumps, garbage grinders, grinder pumps. 7 lagoon systems, background lagoon applications of facultative lagoons, aerated lagoons, aerobic lagoons, anaerobic lagoons, facultative lagoon design, signing says basin loading of the barrel, sewage depth design, equations locating exposure, inlets and outlet construction. Layout, performance of aerated lagoon design, sizing, basin number, equal size in basins, design conditions, performance operating requirements, layout, construction dimensions, inlet, outlets, and protection, aerobic lagoon design, size, basis, loading, depth, applications, anaerobic lagoon design, lagoon sealing, bentonite admixtures, asphalt cement linings, thin membrane liners. Section 8, Chemical Storage and Handling Consideration, Information Resource Designer Checklist, Chemical Handling Checklist, Chemical Storage Checklist, Storage for all the chemicals, storage for the dry containerized chemicals, storage for liquid chemicals, storage for liquefied gas cylinders, feed equipment checklist, safety checklist, code regulations. Section 9, Effluent Disposal Reclamation, Introduction, Surface Water Discharge, Outflow, outfall location, outfall configuration, size, capacity, outfall depth, outfall protection, groundwater recharge, infiltration bases, application guidance, the general design guidance, injection wells, application guidance, general design guidance, detailed during installation operation, consider aquifer storage, recovery, application guidance for the general design guidance. Alright, solid conveyance of the solid pretreatment and the introduction data requirements is design with the solid conveyance of the pretreatment system, piping design, piping size, material selection, head loss determination system layout, pump selection, for central figure pumps, progressive cavity pumps, capacity and power consideration, plunger pumps, pulse low capacity consideration, diaphragm pump, rotary lube pump, pumping system design, solid grinding, solid screening, solid degridding, solid blending, storage. Section 11, Laboratory Facility Sample Selections and Design. Design Laboratory Facility Sample Collection System. Laboratory Facility Planning Design Guidance Sample Collection System. Sample Location Selecting Sample Locations. Homogeneity, General Character of the wastewater quality, degradation, flow measurement, conveniency, type of the sample, grab sample, composite sample, selection sample type, gram sample, composite sample, the method of sample collection, manual sample, automatic sampler, sample intake subsystem, sample gathering subsystem, sample transport system, sample strategy, sort system, control and power subsystems, General desired features, install use for the general consideration winner operation selection with automatic sampler. Chapter 12, corrosion control. Corrosive environmental on-ground exposure, soil testing, submerged exposure, concrete structure, metallic structure, atmospheric exposure, metallic materials of construction, concrete structures, building, structural steel, fasteners, fabricated metal work, handrails and grading, mechanical items, piping, gate walls and weirs, electrical equipment, raceways, switchgear, motor control centers, outdoor enclosure lighting, and instrument control system, chemical handling system, chlorine gas, ferric chloride, hydrogen peroxide, sodium hydroxide, sodium hypochlorite, and concentrated sulfuric acid, corrosion control, protective coating, surface penetrant preparation, coating system, chemical contamination, cathodic protection, galvanic cathodic protection system, impressed current cathodic protection system design. Alright, figures. Pressure manifold schematic with the pier and wharf system, collection sewer layout with the alternative pier type, the type of the shore, collection facility for the receiving ship sewage, detail of the shore collection facility receiving ship sewage, piping detail shore collection facility receiving ship sewage, ship to shore sewage hose components, above ground receiving hose connection, typical sewage collection system layouts in the dry dock facilities, underground receiving the hose connection for the dry dock facilities, decision tree for the oil wastewater separators, conventional gravity separator, parallel plate separator, dissolved air flotation, activity sludge plant installation, typical 2-compartment septic tank, subsurface absorption system, seepage pit, cross-section leaching field, cross-section mounted system, trenches mounted system, beds, filterization reuse system, faculty lagoon, mechanical aerated lagoon, alternative lagoon, flow schematics. Relationship between permeability quantity of benzite soiling mixture schematic of the force flow with the type of sampler schematic of the suction lift type sampler schematic of the open channel mechanical sampler. Non-monetary table 1, non-monetary evaluations criteria type of the origins wastewater military facility, wastewater flow estimates facility design, ship sewage discharge rate, typical ship sewage consideration, chloride inhibition to the biological nitrification, special piers, special structure and improvements. 8, characteristic package for biological treatment. 9, soil system site factors, restricted mound system. 10, correction factors of the mound and sloping sites. 11, percolation rates and corresponding design load rates. 12, wastewater stabilization lagoons. 13, faculty lagoon size criteria. 14, chemical shipping data characterized. 15, chemical specific feeding recommendation. 16, classification injection wall. 17, pump selection. 18, compositing methods. 19, advantage and disadvantage of the manual automatic sampling. 20, comparison sample gathering subsystem. 21, critical soil parameters. 22, material of the construction chemical handling facility, steel structure, painting, cancel structure, separate surface preparation standards, suggested protective coating system, concrete protection, chemical contamination. Appendix A, Water Environmental Federation Guidance Manual, cross-reference, reference, and glossary, concluding material. Section 1, Introduction.